So this episode, at the beginning of it at least, I want to go back to that cave, that passageway we did in the last quest, because there's a lot of it we didn't explore because we took a shortcut. So let's travel route door camp. We'll have a bit of exploration. It's been a while since we've just explored the areas and maps, because to be honest, it's been a really long time since we've get any good loot or any good armor. And normally there is armor and loot next to bosses, so we shall see. Routes passage. So instead of taking the shortcut, we're going to take the long way around this time. Right, we went over that bridge there, so let's take this path down.
To my help.
Whoppa! Are they still fighting? No? I can hear more beasts though. Yeah, this was definitely the more treacherous path. I think we'll go up this way. Oh, hello there. Oh, it's a shrine to the Guardian. The Great Scythe. Four strength. 387 damage. It's a bit shit really, isn't it? Does anybody we know? 387. Oh, he can't wield it. He hadn't got enough strength. Oh, well, that's a shame. It would have been nice. Well, it would have been funny to have Kurt running about with a bloody Grim Reaper scythe. But let's continue on through. Oh, level 29, yeah. And we got a talent point. Not that we need it though.
Things are about to get dicey.
I want some more armor. Where are we now? We've just crossed under that bit. So let's take a left. There's bound to be something down here.
to get...
This is the way I need to go. Aha! Okay, let me have a look. Excellent. Message from a soldier of Sarafadin's expedition. To my comrades, be careful. The magic of the beast who roams this land is stronger than the natives. Try to protect yourself from it, and you see symbols appearing on the ground, flee. Oh, now that. It's not exactly rocket science, my dear Sarafadin. I'd rather have had armor than a note, to be honest. I think that's about it. We're probably going to end up back. Oh, we are pretty much back on track. Although, that leads us back down. That leads us back up. Right, I think we've seen there all there is to see here. Let's cross over this bridge. There wasn't. How do we look outside? We can't. I'm interested to see if there's a... There wasn't a fast travel point in Cred. When was there? I want to go back this way. I don't think there's anything else to see over there. It was just a big round grove that was blatantly meant for a boss battle. Oh no, what? No, there wasn't. There was like a... There was a pathway. I remember walking... Ah, right. I want to go back there and explore in case I've missed a bonfire. It's only up here. It'll not take very long. Bit of exploration makes the heart grow fonder. That's not even a saying. I just made it up. Oh no, there is a bloody bonfire there. And the stuff over here. But there's no way to get to it. Fair enough. We'll head to the bonfire and then we'll teleport out. So where are we headed? Main quests. Back to Constantine. Let's drop off this great scythe. Ooh, the Ring of Divine Fury. Mental Power 4. We could give that to that girl. Oh, the Navigator Sailor's Court. Right, let me check on you. Well, they're better for her. There you go. Right. Main quest it is. Or I thought it was. Oh, yes, yes, we're going to the governor's mansion. Oh, out my governor. I'm just going to put it in endurance. One talent point. I'm going to put it in intuition. And then I'll have +3 in intuition at all times. Done. 5 talent points. What would I even put this in? Stasis. Increases physical armor and regenerates it progressively for the duration of the effect. I'll do this. I've got nothing else to spend me points on that I'm even interested in. Fury. Attack speed and combo damage. I suppose we could get that. 5.345. Yeah, we'll get this. In case we decide to use this instead of the bomb. It might be better in boss battles, that actually. 15 seconds is not bad. I've got it now anyway. Right, there we go. All spent up. Because I would never use stasis. Ever, ever.
My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you.
Constantine, is it true? Are you in great pain?
This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaints. Speak, it will give me something else to ponder.
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Burren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him Mil Frictaman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name. You were familiar with this being.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tyr Fredi. It is with him we make our bond, but I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness. He is generous and only rages when attacked and wounded.
I fear that that is exactly what we did. Cousin, I know that I ask much of you, but I have no choice. You need to go and find this magical being. I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but we must have this remedy. I need it.
I shall do all in my power, Constantine, I promise you. But I need to find a way to communicate with him. I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext, and it almost killed me.
There is a way so sacred that even we Donegada cannot use it. Mil Frictaman decides. It is not I who judges your intentions. Go and find Glendan, the sage of the village council of Dorhagenadu. If he deems you worthy, he will guide you. To be able to speak with him, you must present this seal. It will prove that you are the friend of a member of the council.
I had no idea that such a talisman was required.
You have not yet been named Mull of your clan, Siora, daughter of Bladned. When this has come to pass, we will give you a seal that allows you to give voice to your friends when visiting the council.
It is a symbol of great trust. Why are you awarding me this?
I do not wish to lose the soul who has put their life in my hands. And also, you have proven you are our friend back there in my village.
Thank you, Katasak. I will not forget this honor you bestow upon me. And thank you, dear cousin, for everything.
Excellent. Everything's coming together. It's all falling into place. See, man, my good relationship with the natives are proving very valuable. And as that is diplomacy. Glendon. The Heart's Gates. I don't think I've been here before. Oh no, I have.
You have returned. The rule is still the same, you know.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladned, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mull of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorst Tirse. She was a courageous Mull, but you are not yet Mull in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach of the village of Wenshavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
She's still come in. Siora just snuck in. So did Kurt, like.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am de Sardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frichteman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
Huh. That could be pretty interesting.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelam seg.
So these trials, maybe there'll be some combat, but it's not always the best way. Ah, look, we've got Siora's side quest. Finally, it's time to do a quest for her. But we'll do that next, after we do the Trial of the Water. Okay. I was wondering when Siora's side quest would open up.
You have spoken to Glendan as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
No, but
Nothing
this
else,
sounds
thank you.
exciting.
I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
Oh yes, this is what I want. I love little things like this. Little mystical trials. So you can see the blackness of your soul. So where is this? Upstairs. What a perfect night for some soul searching. Maybe they will discover that my heart is black as tar. Nah, my guy's a pretty upstanding dude, although he does take extreme revenge on people who cross him. Only when
Siora,
necessary, though.
Do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed. And there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Well, there's no chance of me doing that because I don't do science. Maybe we can just sneak. The art of stealth.
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
The problem is, do I even have any? Ah, fuck. I haven't got any. I don't have any sleeping potions. Well, you leave me no choice. I'm gonna give you a good whopping. Whoppa! Unfortunately, I did not have the skills to do this peacefully. So that wasn't even a trial, or was it a trial? Oh, I'm doing a little tap dance. Yes! Go on, son, you absolute legend. Do you want to do it again? Just completely bypass that trial like a boss. This is how we do it.
Watch out, Anadai!
What? Are you trying to scare me? There's no such thing. Watch out, Anadaig. Oh, down there.
You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides, keys for the sacred rituals.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
Was I supposed to have seen that vision because... Oh, okay. Okay. So I know what to do. The problem is, I didn't really take notice of anything he just said there.
this stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. Here this looks like a snowflake. This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think this stone bears the image of a storm. On this stone, the sun is visible. The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain this drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life?
Shit, well, tell me the story again. Wasn't fucking listening. I wasn't listening. I was too busy wondering why I never got shown a vision.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Good. Tell me the story. So winds first. So what did he say? I was flying in the air and I hit some water.
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
Tell the story then again, you dick. Wind. I felt the sun on me.
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
Oh, fuck's sake, man. Can you just repeat the story? I was on fire.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Fucking story, man. I haven't got a photographic fucking memory. Bitch, you're gonna tell me the story.
Once again, these visions open gates. Try to remember them.
I was in the sky.
Right.
I was floating, carried by the wind, and it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
Boosh, did it. If you could just... I didn't realise if you taught your companions it would get you to recite the thing. Right, so we've done that. Let's not fight this if we can... I think we are going to have to fight this. Do you want to let me past? I'm friendly. 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 But I... Oh, tame it? Why, I would have legend. I just tamed the beast. It would have been... Do you know what would have been nice? Which I kind of feel they're missing the trick on this. Can I climb up here? I can. Yeah, why they never showed a cutscene, one for my vision there, is beyond me. And why there's no animation for taming things. That's where you start to see like the quality, how the quality could have been stepped up a little bit. Don't even need to be up here, I don't think there's going to be anything. Let's go down, just complete the trials.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tirfredi. And a face is drawn within it.
That's right.
Spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einon Míl-Frichtemann.
That's the face that Saint Matthias worshipped. There we go, trial complete. Did we do it respectfully? We did kill some beasts, but we did tame the Guardian, which I'm pretty impressed about.
Bear tir to mad on Olmanawi. I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tirfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You have given the blood of the animals that protected the entrance to the passage. You have chosen strength a first time. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the Dosantats. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of rose and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Enor Mil Frichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother, alas, can tell us nothing more.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Siora. And divorced Tirse. Mourning is a difficult time to pass.
And divorced Tirse. Thank you, Glendan.
Deirdre is the Mull of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlug.
I've already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mull of the village of Vignamri, near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. As for Dunkas, he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekidan Nadages.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank you, Glendan.
Kwa'awalamsek. I hope that you will find him.
I've met every single one of the people he's mentioned, and that is the Trial of the Water complete. Excellent. Well, I think I know what we're going to do now, and that is a Siora side quest. Talk to Siora about the missionaries in her village. Before we do that, I want to teleport to a camp and make sure it's daytime.
Karans, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mine shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
I will.
Of course. Let's go.
Alright then. Question the missionaries about Bladnid. This is something I can certainly do for you, Siora. I do enjoy having Siora on the missions with me. I think she does add a lot, especially when we have interactions with the tribesmen. Although sometimes she does hold her tongue a lot. Maybe it's because she doesn't fully know everything.
My child,
What can we do?
What the hell? Did that man just speak in a woman's voice? What a creeper. I remember these. We've spoken to these before.
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
in exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Val Ristel. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
It's only blasphemy if you follow those rules. Like, if there's a certain nation that don't follow your rules or laws, then they're not breaking the law if they break them and you're not in your own place of birth, nation, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? For example, if I go to America and I'm 18 years old, can't drink alcohol legally, but if an American comes to England who's 18-year-old and he decides to drink alcohol, it's entirely legal for him. It's because laws are different in different places and we don't align with your teachings because they are bullshit. Right, let's go. Engraved stone, so we're going to need a teleporter. Oh, it's right next to us. Oh, hello, lads. Looks like a fucking party. Whoppa! These guys are weak. Wasn't even worth fighting.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stones speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadek's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
Here then, let's find this stone speaker. The keeper of promises. Bloody miles away. The keeper of promises. Imagine if your job title was the keeper of promises. It's like the best job title in the world.
passage. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Oh, this is going to be another murder mystery, isn't it? Except it's not a mystery because we know the Thalme would have done it.
Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted engraved stone. Empty. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
This workshop was devastated on purpose.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Doncass's clan. Do you remember him?
Yes.
Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador and we'll find out.
Vigigador. I wonder if we never went and done all the missions for the other clans, that the story would force you to do them, but we done them all in advance, so at least we can just continue the story at our leisure.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Why?
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaise. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well. Is there anything else?
Did you receive any news from Karadeg?
No. He must still be hiding in the woods, further south. Is there anything else?
Nope.
I must leave.
What?
Right, let's go and get him before he gets into trouble. Karadeg, I'm coming for you. Which way should we go? Oh, he's at the dead end. I've been there before, and funny enough, there was nothing there. There was nothing there. That path over there is where we went to the cave when we followed one of the people to view their rituals. That was a while ago now.
It is Karadeg. He's over there.
Hello, my friend.
Siora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric? Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
I need you to read some stones for me.
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
Well, what you being an idiot for? So you don't want to deal with the Renaigse, but yet you're running from them. I'm offering you a solution, and you won't give it to us, let alone a clan member, Siora. This guy truly is a danger to himself.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you join them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Isilde.
Excellent, lying bastards. Do you know what it is? If most of the interactions that the natives have had are with the Thelme, no wonder they think everybody that comes to this continent are lying bastards, because they're all full of lies and treachery. With their stone faces.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora?
No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lies.
You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it?
Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here. And even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village.
So they lied. They mocked us, and insulted the memory of our mother.
I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree?
I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But
If you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
You are nothing but manipulators and liars, and you will leave this village by will or by force.
You dare to threaten us? Us, the emissaries of the Enlightened?
We will not abandon our sacred mission, even if we have to fight for it.
It's a whopper!
Let's see if you know how to use your weapons.
That's what you get. Oh, he's still alive.
I am glad I avenged their affront to our mother. Thank you, Anol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Siora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
Bunch of liars. They paid with their lies, with their deaths. I did lose some faction points there, let me have a look. I'm still nice with the Thelmy. That's good enough for me. Right, did I have to do something else there? No. That's it, that's her side mission complete. Okay then, what we'll do is, we'll call this an episode, I think. And there's a fast travel point there. Excellent. Save this. When we come back next episode, we're continuing with the main storyline. And that is, we're going to go and speak to Constantine about the Sanctuary. And this is probably going to take us on an awesome quest. Right lads, hope you enjoyed the episode. We made the Thelmy pay. See you in the next one lads.